Video games. A lot of them have bosses. In fact, most of them have final bosses, where it's a big old test of skill right at the end of the game. But, I don't know, I've been having a hard time with some of those lately. And by hard time, I mean hard time getting immersed when I just beat them in one shot. So I need to take it into my own hands and make the hardest video game boss I can. So how are we gonna do that, right? I've already set up a little bit of a game, you can say. You can say that, really. Not that it's really true. I got a guy who walks, he has a dash, and I can click on the guy to, you know, hurt him. So you can do both at the same time, and this is very intentional, okay? A very purposeful thing. Because we're gonna have this guy moving about. He's gonna be moving to and fro. And so we need to keep our mouse tracked on him while our eyes are down here at the guy. Like, that's a bit hard, isn't it, huh? Like, I mean, like, that's the point. But we're gonna be moving here, dodging attacks, and we're gonna have to be clicking all about this area on the guy. Ooh, that's gonna be hard. But as I'm sure you probably just saw, the guy did absolutely nothing. He just stays there. And that's because I haven't programmed the guy yet. I just programmed a bunch of random stuff that is, you know, unrelated to the guy. So, you know, that's an issue, I suppose. And by that's an issue, I mean that's what we're doing today. We're solving that issue. So the first thing we're going to be doing is making a group for the guy, right? I guess Glorb. Glorb movement is the name. I just named it that because I did. So let's figure out how he's going to move first, right? I'm going to assume that it's going to be, you know, he's going to pick a spot, do something, then move to another spot, right? I'm not a big fan of teleporty thingies, so he'll be, you know, he'll just move there linearly. Let's see here. So the first thing we need to do is, you know, have the guy pick a spot. Or, more accurately, figure out when he's going to pick the spot. You know, it's a little easier in my head. So, we'll just make a timer for movement, right? And we can, you know, fashion stuff around this timer, and it's fine. We'll just say he's gonna move every 5 seconds for now. Here's my beginning of scene. Start timer, there we go. A movement timer, please. Okay, come on. Movement, there you go. Thanks, game. Appreciate ya. I guess it's not really a game, it's a game development software. Thanks, game development software. Appreciate ya. Anyway. So then we are going to... We want to do it linearly? Yeah, we could do that linearly. Okay, yeah. Okay. So we're gonna add a layer. This one will be at the very bottom, and it will be the hidden layer. It will be hidden by the background. We won't see anything there. Okay. And we're gonna make a thing. It'll be, movement. We're just gonna call it movement. Simple, easy. And I'm gonna make a masterpiece here. You can't even see it, but it's gonna be so masterpiece-like that you aren't gonna know what hit you. It is a red square. I have developed a red square. Give me applause. I'm gonna win the Game Awards with this one. Oh, lovely. Anyway, so when that timer goes, we are going to create the red square at random number in range. Let's see where we can. So if we see down in this corner, this number is our position, where our cursor is. So I can go XB, let's say 200 to 1650. That sounds good enough. So we'll have 200 to 1650. Perfect. And now for the Y, we'll be doing probably 75 to 450. Sure. So random range 75 to 450. Simple, easy. Yeah, that's good. And we'll make sure to spawn it on the hidden layer so that nobody sees it. I don't want just random square moving, you know? So, from that onwards, we will, yeah, we'll just do that for now. We'll also have the guy, we're going to add a force towards the object movement. It will be a permanent force, and we'll just assign it a number for now. We'll work it out in a bit. Okay. And then to get a yeah, 500, that'll be fine. To get a bit of a more linear movement, we will stop the object. Oh, hello, Z. And then we'll put it back at, let's say, 200 or so. That'll be fine, probably. Actually, no, I forgot to change the thing. Blah. 6. Sure. So now in about 5 seconds, he'll move. I can't say that was intentional. Oh, because I didn't add trigger once. Blit. Trigger one's not true. Ta-da! That will solve. Now we'll be fine. Because it was just creating as many of those things as it could and also providing force toward everything. There you go. That's about right. Where's he going? Huh. You know, I should have also expected that. So what happened there, right? The block was, let's say, right over here, right? And so this guy, he had a force toward that position. And it kept going. So, yeah, that's fine. But all I need to do really is copy you there. Remove the trigger once, but have it so that when it's in a collision with a movement thing, that all movements get stopped. That should work. Ta-da! Please work. Please be all cool and whatnot. Whoop! I think I worked. I think my game development expertise is helping me here. Oh yeah, he doesn't do it again. Duh. I haven't put that in yet. Anyway. We will now destroy this object once he reaches a new place, and we will reset the movement timer. Perfect. And so now he should move about every 5 seconds or so. And that way, we have to... Slowdown should be less. This code hurts my brain. Yeah, it hurt my brain too at the start. Ooh, yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good. Works. Seems to be fine. Nice. Perfect. And by perfect, I mean we need to make some adjustments. We'll be changing some of the linear stuffs. Luckily, with this coding software, it is quick and easy to do stuff, so... Yay. We'll have it start at... let's say 300. And then we'll have this one be... 5.25. And that'll bring it up to 500 and then back down to 300 when it gets closer. We'll see how that goes. If it goes at all. Well, that would seem nice, but it was pretty close to its normal position. And so we'll be going here. Click and hold. I probably need to make that faster. Yeah, I also need to change. I'm not. This is not on him. Okay. Yeah. So I'll make that a little faster. Maybe more fan art has nothing to do with the design, more like a representation. Cause you kind of look outside the box, but I haven't posted it yet. I mean, yeah, go ahead and post it. I'll take whatever. I will take anything that you got. So I'll just make a rough thing for him. Okay. Yep. Good. No use making it and not doing anything with it, right? Yep. Bring that over here. Just make a rough outline of the guy. That's good enough. So now, it'll be a little better. I'll also make this a little quicker. Just change these down a few seconds. Perfect. So now he'll move a little quicker. So that way you gotta track him a little more. Yeah, that's gonna be hard. Okay. Yeah. It's hard for me just to keep my cursor on the guy. But we want it even faster. I didn't call this stream the hardest boss for nothing. Sure, we want it a bit fair, but we want it hard. Now he does it every 2 seconds. That's probably good for now. Post it? Cool. I'll go and check it. Yeah. Do keep in mind that all of that, well, if it does seem a little slow, all that movement will be happening while you're also controlling this guy, dodging many different things. Goodness. So let me take a look at this art real quick, because I like good art. I'm a fan of that. What up? Ooh. I like the little box man. I like him. I do like indeed. I see. It's like making a whole world of random objects around me. There's 3D looking one I've made. Wait, that looks pretty good. I do quite enjoy those. They're quite nice. So, suppose I have to go on movement now. Took a bit to get the size right? Yeah. Nah, that's an iterative process. Same as this. So what should the first attack be? That's a great question. The first attack that this man does, I mean, I got a few different ideas, right? You know, we can limit off where you can stand in the arena. You can, you know, have you dodge stuffs specifically. So I'll start with just something that you have to dodge, right? Something simple. I'll do... we'll just call this one a spear. A spear. Right, and you're... well, you don't think you're able to see this, but know that it's going to be pretty cool. Right? I say right, yeah, of course I'm right. I know exactly what I'm doing. I don't do game designy things for nothing, you know. Good. Perfect. This thing is looking great. Yeah. Masterpiece. Gotta love it. Masterpiece of a design. Gonna make it black, but it didn't fit? Yeah. That tracks, yeah. Gonna make it red, but it looks really bad. I quite like the quite like the purple that you have on it, though. That I do like. So I think it was a good choice. We're gonna be making this just consisting of the tip. You get hit by the spear or the handle part, then you're fine. Like, what random thing here is convex? What did I do? That's fine. Okay, cool. Yay. Just gave me the idea to make my own little spear character. I mean, go ahead. I mean, if you want, you can make him, like, absolutely murder you. Haha. Let's see. So I've done this before in a certain way. So I guess I'll do it again. Okay. This one will be called Spear Movement. To-do. I'm gonna be creating it. And this one will be it will be a bluish purple. Perfect. And I also do want to make sure that the origin point is at 3232. That is important. Speaking of, you should also be at 3232. Yes. Okay. So I'll be doing most of the same thing. Spear. Attack. So we'll do it on the movement timer, yeah? So when his movement timer is... We'll just say 1 second. We'll make sure to trigger that once so that we don't have anything horrible happen. Then we'll make spear movement. That's the player. Gonna make him a drained psychopath, but you just changed my mind. Yeah. Only enough room in this town for one deranged spear thing. And that's gonna be right here. Yay. Ugh. Okay, so we're gonna make a spear. And it will... I mean, I guess we'll just make it at Glorb's position. Glorb. And Glorb X. We'll just go plus 50 on both X and Y. Perfect. And we will have that spear rotate towards a position. That position will be a spear movement. It's going to be one of those attacks where he throws something at you and you have to dodge out of the way. The spear little face. It'll be cute. Okay. When it does whatever it's supposed to do. Make an abstract. Ah! That might be a little out of the scope of my expertise right now, but I'll give it a little face. To do... Go. He's got a little face now. Yeah. Perfect. I don't want to make him too interested. He's being thrown at some random guy. So, I'm sure they're not a big fan of that. Let's see. So at the 1.5 second mark, we are going to have that spear. Now we're going to give the spear a force. Where is it? Force toward object. Target object, spear movement, speed, 500. We'll just go with that. Permanent force. And then spear movement only goes... It goes... Yeah, 2 seconds is safe. So, 2 seconds. is when we will destroy it. So we'll see if that does anything of note. So we should make something that does not rotate properly. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Yeah. Because it's facing to the side, so I'll need to face it to the side. Let me just work on that real quick. Did it. Perfect. Now he's facing to the side. Now that should work. Know how long it took me to make my own characters? I do not know how long it took you. Do I want to know? Okay, so I made the spear a little bigger. Oh my goodness, that is a lot bigger. Where's the player origin? It's not 32, 32. There we go. 32, 32. Anyway, we want that a lot faster. We'll double that speed. And I'll probably not do it like that. I'll probably have it set to its own time. So, I'll have it set to its own time. We're gonna call this one, Time Alive. So, I mean, it's self-explanatory, right? An entire week. Making only yours takes a few minutes. Oh! Well... You're welcome, I guess? I guess it's better that it's quicker. And we will start it. Perfect. And since we deleted it, I don't have to worry about anything happening. We'll change that to 4 as well, just so it's sufficiently off-screen. Okay, so now every once in a while it'll make a thing. And that doesn't work. Okay, why are you not working? Why are you not going towards... Oh, because I'm not deleting spear movement, am I? Yeah. Yep, so I'll just make sure to delete spear movement here. Ta-da. Perfect. I put a lot of effort into yours. Oh, thank you, though. You don't know how much effort me and some of my team took to make characters for my show. I will refrain from knowing. Yeah, okay, that is a little difficult, isn't it? Why are you still not moving? Move, come on. Come on, move. Why are you not moving? Anyway, I do also want a little bit faster of a dash. 900. It will feel nicer. You know, speaking of, how is that show of yours going? Is it going good? Are you making it? Probably want Y to be negative as well. So why are you not working? Spear to spear movement. Great thing. Here, if I make it a base layer, I'll be able to see if I'm missing something random. Come on, man. Get to it. Get to the moving. And that, that's a bit annoying. Quite so indeed. Because that seems to work just fine. Unless it's the whole time alive is spear thing. Oh no, I'll just start with debugger, it's fine. Will you, make sure you're doing your thing, and now we're good. Okay. Pretty well, we got the intro, character, okay, good. Thumbnail, good. That's the initial touches. Then we can start the animation, yay! The animation I hear takes the longest, so do make sure to put good time into that. And to know what all you're doing. Well, make sure to make it efficient, though. That's the reason I'm using this particular software instead of like some full coding, because this is way faster. So why are you failing? Unless it's triggering once. Well, true. Okay, I'll get rid of those. I'll see if that does anything. Not quite. But I think that one's a more of you issue. The spear movement block. Thing is, I want to be an anime, so I do storyboard, yeah. Yeah. I have other people. We'll get good at animation sooner or later. Yeah, that's the spirit. Yeah. Make it work. Oh, hey, wait a sec. Wait. Oh, because it does that. Okay. Yeah, that tracks. Okay. Do and then bed up. Actually, I can even make that a lesser time. Yeah. So what it was doing there, it was always going to be above that for about 3.5 seconds before we kill off the spear. And then, well, RIP every object that tried to spawn because it kept killing them off. Okay, you good, you good. You still should be. Why are you not good? Why are you weird? No, I was using the wrong one. Duh. Yeah. You're talking there about the storyboard and stuff made me remember that I too have interest in storyboard. Not that I'm good at it, just that I have interest. You need to be slightly faster, and the dash needs to go slightly shorter. It's probably this one. We'll do 0.4. That sounds good enough. Cool. Now give it another go. Still sick. Decided to use space. Aww. How sad. You should not have done that. Oh well, too late now. Okay, so now we have this guy who is constantly throwing stuff at you. I have no lose condition currently, so you know, just a note. We'll call this one. We'll call this group killing things. Ta-da! Because these are things that kill you. Okay. Just need to make sure it's all in a group, so that was fine. It's good enough. Yay! Okay, so that's one attack. The spear attack. As of current, it's, well, as easy as pressing a button. Ta-da! You know, it's pretty simple. Should probably also do that 150. Yeah, that's fine. That is good. Okay. Might just take your character's call to the Niro show. I mean, go ahead. You have my full blessing. I mean, I might even ask the storyboard part of that. Not that I have a clue on what to do. But goodness, I have a book that I can bang my head against for long enough to figure it out. Just like I had to do with this stuff. Anyway, time to do another attack. A stack animation instead of a full movement. So I do this, would you like to... Well... I can't deny that the storyboard's about all I got. That's about all my expertise I can really offer. But do that I might be able to. I kind of like the idea of floor spikes. So I'm gonna do floor spikes. I'm gonna do a sprite, and it will be called floor spikes. Part of me thinks that they should be Lego. Issue is, that probably isn't a good idea. So I will not be doing Lego, I will be doing normal floor spikes. Man, I am bad at this. Oh boy. Wait, never mind. My art is Oscar-winning. Oscar-winning art, you know. I can win an Oscar with this stuff, you know? Freehand mouse. Yeah, I'm gonna win an Oscar. It's gonna be great. You know, this may seem like it's turning out pretty poorly, but it's going fine. It'll all come together. It will be the hardest boss you've seen. It will be fine. It's okay, I'm making the sideshow. Just me and one other person, so I used to it. Yeah, good. Good. I don't want to be too much of a burden or anything. Oh, that's a weird spike. Get rid of that. Perfect. Yeah, it's gonna be masterpiece once you're able to see this. It'd be great. Yeah. Now I can color it in. That wrong thing. Perfect. Yeah. Okay. Working good there. Yeah. Floor spikes. Perfect. Sure about that. I just started positive. It's great. It's great art. And just make sure it's all proper here. On that level. I'll probably go down a little extra too. They will be popping out of the floor. What do you think? Anyway. And I'll probably do another timer. Mr. Glorb. And it will be... I can just do a generic floor spike timer. Floor spikes. This is a floor spikes timer. It is called floor spikes. Can you tell? Can you tell that's what we're doing with it? Floor spikes. Oh yeah, also, putting it in the killing things group. Floor spikes. This will be useful for later when I make the actual lose condition. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. I've made games. Realize you're streaming earlier than usual? Ah! It's fine. I stream when I get the chance. Once per day, of course. Floor spikes. We'll go... Later than or equal to... Do once every 10 seconds just for the time being. And we will add a trigger once. Ta-doo. Horrific. Made games before? What are they? Yeah. I got some stuff on my channel as well. I made a party game for my friend's birthday. He quite enjoyed it. You can see some of the development process that I've done on that. That thing was annoying and it was utter pain to make. It is pain. Yeah. Yeah. So... Yeah, if you think this code is bad or anything, then just see that. It's like you made a double serving of spaghetti, threw it on the floor, and then made a second serving to, you know, eat that floor spaghetti off as a plate. So, yeah. Anyway, we're gonna make 3 floor spikes. Yay. And we base layer. Let's see, we're gonna want Y. Wait, I need to make sure that, not spear, floor spikes. Always gotta make sure the point is in the middle. 128, 128. Well, not always, but for the time being, that's fine. So I probably want it 950Y. 950Y. Change that to 5. And probably anywhere between... we'll just go 300 and 1600. That'll work. Rand in range. 300, 1600. Cool, and I can test that out once I fix my model. Love this thing. You can make the handle of the sphere brown, but it won't be unique. It's a good point. Think to yourself, why is that sphere, or why was that sphere made? Where was it made? For what purpose? What materials might those people have had? There, you will get your answer. I like making things lore-based. Anyway, so those things should... Floor spikes. Floor spike! Yay! Okay. So I'll just copy-paste that 3 times over. That's probably fine, right? Some will overlap. But that's probably fine, right? I don't have, like, super hyper... Why did they all spawn in that same little region? Are they just gonna do that normally? No, okay. Cool. Now from there, once it gives you about half a second of note, we will have floor spikes. We're going to add a 4 storage position. The X position will be normal. Let's Speed, 500. No, never mind. I already made a sword. Yeah. That's fine. It's an object I can make. Gotta think of something. An object I can make. Go 725. That's probably fine. Can't think of nothing where everything's an object. But like specific things, you know, right? I'm sure like everything exists, right? But like, how? How does everything exist, right? In this lore world where everything's an object, right? Those guys aren't moving. I'm not moving upwards. Okay. It's instant. Okay. Okay. This floor. Okay. This great world where everything is an object, right? Like, how do new objects get made? How does that happen, right? Like, do they poof into existence somehow? Do they make babies? I don't know. Like, I forgot to make them stop. Like, take some random specific item. Like, you know, like those Mario blocks, right? Because they have actual representation, right? The Mario blocks from Mario, right? And the object itself is based off the IP Mario. Is Mario in that world to have those Mario question mark blocks? Right. If Mario isn't in that world, then how does it get there? How does anybody know? If it is there, is the man himself copyright infringement? Right? So how does lore work? I'm overthinking this, you know? But now I gotta think too hard. It's not far enough. Okay. 6 seconds. Slightly further. Okay. 6.1 maybe. Doot. Anyway, the answer to your question is going to be a sticky note. I want sticky notes. Okay, so I see. Yes, good. Good. The floor spikes are floor spiking. They're not too hard to avoid, but they are there nonetheless. Especially when you got the other stuff. Perfect. So now that they exist, let's have them exist for... we'll go up into 12. In which case, we will move the floor spikes downwards. Negative 1, 1. That it's not like... No, positive 1, 1, whatever's. Cool. And we'll make that 600, we'll say. We'll make a sticky note? Yes. I have a slight obsession with sticky notes. So I have those there for a while. Then they go down. Cool. And then around, we'll say 13.5. We will destroy them. Delete. And then we will reset the timer. Floor spikes. Perfect. Perfect. Let me confirm the floor spikes hitbox as well. I want it a little different. Because I was thinking to myself while I was doing it, I probably didn't like how I had done it. So I want to just change it. I want it there. Just a little off the edge, yeah. That'll work. Male or female, and what color? I know there's different colors of sticky notes. The like tan ones. And these sticky notes will be male. Because that would be weird otherwise for me to have so many sticky notes. Okay, floor spikes. Floor spikes. Yeah. Good. And then he'll make more soon. More floor spikes. Perfect. Perfect. They're all in that same location, though, so I guess it kind of traps you on one side. Cool, cool, cool. What if I had a fourth, though? Fourth would probably make it a little harder. So right now, as I'm sure you're seeing with your own eyes, this game isn't that bad. It's not that hard. You know, sure, I haven't added a lose condition yet, but it shouldn't be that hard to add. By that hard, I mean I already know it'll be like 2 lines. But like, even then, you see me here surviving, right? It seems fine, right? Well, wait until you see this next thing, right? It will be, you know those like Flappy Bird pipes? Yeah, we're doing those. Yeah. Yeah. Pipes. We're gonna call this one. We'll go 512. Sure. Sure. It's make lasers that shoot from sides of random positions. That'll be good. Yeah. I'll do that in a bit. We do spikes first, or the pipes. We'll do wall. The pipes. And by the pipes, I mean they're spikes right now. That's what they are. They are currently spikes. Dude. Masterpiece in artistry. Oh, cool. I can have 2 different collision masks. So I can have one for the top spike and one for the bottom. Perfect. Now these ones I'm going to be very particular about. Because it's something I've gone over in my head quite a bit. These specific spike, pipey, attacky things. I'm thinking about them quite a bit. Wait, male sticky note. Yes. Male sticky note. Not female. I do not want to have that many girls. I feel like that would be pretty wrong, almost. It's magic. Magical pipe. It's fine. More like spike things, okay? It's fine. It's fine. There we go. That's more like it. So there is something I want to it's not that hard to make a pipe. It's a spike. It's fine. Okay, so it's this man, right? I want to take note of this. So it is 15 Y difference. Okay. There's a 15 Y difference there. I'll need to redo this. Okay. Wham. Just redo these. Since I made them a lot bigger, so that it'd fit. Okay, so between that one and that one, it's like 110 right now. That's not hard enough. So I will edit this so that those are a lot closer together. Look, I'm not one for art. I'm just making it work, you know? Collision. It's like 50. But, you know, if I put that down and have my guy jump through it, that's not that hard. You know what? Because that makes, you know... Okay, fine. I didn't make the guy like twice as big, right? So 128 there. These things are only... What is it? 32, 32. Yeah, so it's actually 30 in between. Okay. 30 in between. Meaning there and there. Because, you know, it's not hard enough, right? We'll make it... there's 600 there. And then, I don't know. 631. Yeah. You know, just something like that. So in theory, it's like pixel perfect now. Haha. Wondrous. Just adjust the look to match. Close enough. So now you're pixel perfect. Yep, that's a thing. Or at least you should be pixel perfect. We'll have pipes. Perfect. Okay, let me test something out real quick in regards. So if I just have player, we'll do collision with pipes. But are not overlapping. Sure, go ahead. And then, I don't know. Exit the game. There's exit game. Quit the game. There you go. So I see those there. Okay. Yeah. Man, oh man. That is gonna be painful. Okay. And yeah, that still needs to be higher on the bottom too. Let's see, how's that now? That's actually pretty good. So yeah, this boss fight now requires pixel perfect movement. Pixel perfect precision. Or at least it should. In theory. I'm assuming I have it right. Goodness, I can't even make one. Great. Now, if I line it up there, and that won't work. If I line it up a little higher. Okay. It is possible to go through it. It is just actually pixel perfect. Okay. I'm glad we figured that part out. Anyway, time to have these spawn at random intervals. Okay, so we will have another group for pipes. Perfect. Now these will also be pretty simple. I'll start a reset. We'll just do one for pipes. That's not... What pipes? Pipes. There you go. So, when the pipes timer is greater than 5 seconds is decent for starting. And you'll have the pipes spawn at, let's say, where would that be good for? We'll go 2,000. 2,200x. And then a random Y range. Now hold on. You're not going to be centered with your points, are ya? Nope. Centered. Yeah, good. Random in range. We'll go with... 600 to 450. Sure. 450, 600. Sure. Sure. And pipe. Well, add a force permanent of... We'll just go low 1, 200. We'll do the same Y position. Pipes Y. But then the opposite of X. Which is negative 2200. And then after, I don't know how long that'll take, so I'll just do 15 seconds, then we kill pipes. Pipes. Kill them dead. And then reset timer. Let's see how that feels. Knowing that there are literally pixel perfect precisions. I forgot the trigger once. You think this will work? You think it'll be fine? You think it'll work? Yeah, it's not gonna work. Anyway, trigger once. Haha. And that does remind me, I do need a kill plane. Kill plane. This will just be across the bottom. I'll make it a nice naturey green. Yay. Only thing is kill plane. Cool. Kill plane will do nothing but be on the bottom. He'll be there. Yep. You're not getting past that point. It won't happen. And he goes to hidden layer. Perfect. So you can't even see the man. But no, it will kill you. If you fall off. Oh, that's too low. Okay. So I'll increase these by... Is higher better? No. We went lower. Lower is better. So we'll do 3 and 5, maybe? I don't know what we're looking at for that. I just know we went trial and error. So keep in mind, all this time we gotta be clicking on this guy. You know, make those pixel perfect precisions. Yeah. Luckily, the man himself doesn't kill you. You know, lived a high school dorm room. No, I did not. I can't imagine that'd be overly enjoyable. But are you sure I should know this? Oh, I'm in a bad spot here, aren't I? You know, there needs to be more stuff, you know? Despite the fact that that, you know, pixel perfect precision wall is there. But yes. Okay, next thing. You said lasers? Lasers. I'm on it. Lasers. Lasers. We'll do a laser emitter. This will force me put in the same door. Okay, well, good for you. Let's see here. Just normal laser emitter size. Everyone knows it. That's what I'll make it. Perfect. Okay. So... well... just make it artistically creative. Just a guy. It's just the face of a guy. Like... it's just a guy's face. Why couldn't I have this when I was drawing the spike pipes? That thing's actually pretty good. Overall, it isn't bad. I quite enjoy it. Good. Good, good, good. Yeah, look at Mr. Laser Emitter, sir. Okay. We will have his own thing. It will be the laser timer. Wow. Yeah, every one of these is just gonna be, you know, following about the same format, right? We have a timer. You know, when the timer reaches certain points, you have any people to moderate your chats. I have myself. Which is fine, given I have, like, absolutely nobody here. Let's see. So, we want laser emitter timer. Yes, yes, yes. You here. Okay, I'm here. That counts, right? Yeah! And don't worry, I'm moderating you. Let's see. Greater than equal to. We'll go 2.5, sure. I'm an enjoyable person. That you are. That you are indeed. I have much worse people in chat. Or out if I, you know, kick him out. You'll have this guy spawn. We'll do a normal random thingy. Let's do laser emitter. Gonna add a variable. Left or right? Yeah, that's how you spell it. Boolean. True or false? Actually, it can't be Boolean, can it? It needs to be number. To-do. We set to random range 0, 1. Again. Yeah, okay. So now we have that. That will tell if it's left or right side. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I want that there. Laser emitter. Actually, I can't do that, can I? Because laser emitter hasn't spawned yet. So I'll just swap it to normal variable. That'll be fine. Sure, go ahead. Laser emitter. Or not. Laser emitter LR. Good, good. And be set to random range. Yeah, rand in range is 0, 1. Good, good, good. I promise you wouldn't do anything to me and cool and awesome and snazzy. Oh. As long as you follow the rules, I won't do anything. Tee. Don't test me on that, though. If it is equal to 0, then we spawn the guy on one side. Rate it. We'll do 0 feels like a left side to me. So we'll do. Are the points right? I did make sure the points right. Good. Good, good, good. We'll do 100, 650, sure. 100, 650, and I'll make sure to flip them. Flip them horizontally. Yes. Otherwise, we go here. And then 650 is still good, but we want 1800 probably. 1800 and no flip. Good. You say, yeah, I heard you. Is that, yes, yes, I would. I would consider that family friendly enough. Oh yeah, because it's not. Okay. I probably should change that a little bit. It's really just copy pasting, but I'll work on it later. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, so now guy spawns. Perfect. Oh no, it's the wall. This is a wall. That's randomly would it be fine? No. No, it would not. It would not be. I'll update it. It's fine. Just grab a random sticky note. Yeah. Update rules. Cool. Now I'll remember. I'll do that later. Would not be fine. So, we don't. Okay, thanks. So now, I guess I need the actual laser, don't I? Sprite's gonna be the best laser sprite you've ever seen in your whole life. I bet you won't know what'll come from it. Is though, I'll look at you weird, but go ahead, I guess. Not that I like reading those, so keep that in mind. Anyway, here's the laser. Okay, glad you understand. Okay. So, Now we got that. We'll give him 3.5 seconds. Sure. I need to check. Points. Easy boy. Cool. Yippee. Listen to chats. Yeah, not here though. Not this chat. Okay. I need to create object. Notice how I spelled... I didn't spell laser twice? I thought I spelled it with a Z once. Whatever. It's fine. Laser emitter. X. And then... laser emitter. A Y. That's a 9. That is not a Y. Don't worry about flipping it. And I'll also want to stretch it out quite far. And do width, I don't know. 5,000? Sure. 5,000 widths. Okay, this shall end. Okay. Yep, work on the sticky note. Much better. I agree. Much better sticky note. Perfect. Okay, so then this guy will be here for 0.25 seconds before we delete all the stuff. So laser will be promptly deleted, and then laser emitter will be promptly deleted. Perfect. Make sure laser is in killing objects. Good. So now it'll be here. There's laser. Once he spawns in, you must get into the air, or else you will die. Oh yeah, I didn't remember to reset. Reset the timer. Where is it? Laser. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, that's not hard. Not on its own, at least. But keeping track of everything all together, we're in the part where it's hard, especially now that we have a pixel perfect precision. Okay. So yeah, we're in the realm of this thing is hard now. Most certainly, undeniably, this thing is hard. But is it the hardest? I mean, it's got pixel perfect precision every once in a while. So like... maybe, but it's not like a spectacle, right? It's not spectacle enough. I needed to aerostall there, too. I would have died many a time over. I think if I add one more attack, that should be about fine enough, right? Just one more thing to keep you engaged and, you know, in mind to do this, right? So what would be a good thing? Maybe I need inspiration from some other source. Because I've kind of done, like, the normal options. Yeah, there's Hollow Knight music playing. Sure. Show me Radiance. Radiance fight. Hollow Knight. Cool. Radiance. Let me take a look. What random stuff you got? Oh, sort of rain. Orb, wall of light, beam burst, big beam attack. You know, I'm just now realizing a lot of the stuff that I've been making for this guy is just radiance. That's fine. So I should really make like a spectacle attack, shouldn't I? You know, something that makes you go, "Wah, it did that thing." Could just copy. I don't really want to copy, though. Why? I go to images, and I, of course, see Radiance but person, right? Radiance but anime girl. Nice sticky note and chuck it to work on the pipe. Good luck. Good luck on the pipe. Pipes are really hard to draw, I'm sure you know. So, you know. Be careful. Be careful. Just save that picture real quick. Yeah. That'll work. Okay. What other boss fights? We'll do Consort Radon. Consort Radon. I apologize, you're not looking at anything. Here. I will fix that for you. Now you'll be looking at something. No, it's really easy. No. I'm trying my best here. You don't know the blood, sweat, and tears I've put into making that pipe. That thing's the hardest thing I've had to do in my whole life. No, my goodness. Let's see here. You know, boss fights all boil down to standing where you gotta stand, right? A lot of these things are just pretty normal. It's just go in one direction as opposed to another. Right? So... in that case... that'd be a good thing to do. Like, I feel like I should know it by now. It's like, right there. It should be right there, at least. Okay. Next thing I'm going to look at for inspiration, Lost Lace. Maybe Lost Lace has something good. Lost Lace. Oh, that'll work. Okay. I'll just steal from this. Steal from Lace. Perfect. So, how this is gonna work, right? We're just gonna have like an area of explosion, we'll call it. Explosion. Kaboomy. Kaboomy explosion. And, that's about it. Now look, I've made a perfect circle. Haha. Tell me I'm uncreative and bad at art now, huh? I've made a perfect circle. Ha 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 ha. Mwah ha ha ha. And that will be my claim to fame. People will be asking for generations. Remember that time that guy made a perfect circle? Be like, yeah, man, that was so cool when he did that. Man, I love it. I'm was shining shade back in arc. But was it a perfect circle? Pixel perfect circle. You know, was it that good? Like, I am unmatched in my field. I am unmatched in my field of creativity. Purely unmatched. One cannot wish to beat me in the artistic fields of art. Okay, that'll work. So, yeah, but like, I am unmatched. You cannot hope to argue. Oh my goodness. Okay. So yes. And Glorb stops. We're gonna make an explosion. Right at him. Glorb X. Glorb Y. Perfect space life. Sure. And I guess from there, actually I'll put it on background layer. Yeah, that'll work. He's too high for zone. No, I'm just smart. I'm smart. S-M-U-R-T. Smart. Okay, and then from there, we're gonna have a new timer. Love it. Timer, and this will be, we're gonna call this one Reese. Perfect. We're gonna have the Reese timer. New group time. We're gonna way at the bottom of the screen here. Boom. And then from there, let's see, Reese timer, please. Greater than or equal to, I guess 0. 0.1. You will have this thing start increasing in scale. Scale, we're gonna add a 0.01 because I know how fast that thing goes. Goes fast. And then after, we'll just go a little less than a second of that. We'll start decreasing the opacity as well. Where's opacity? There it is. Opacity, we're going to subtract. We'll just go 2. And then once we reach 1, we kill it. An explosion. Dead. Yep. And in theory, that should all happen before Glorb can make a second one. So he should make one. That is not as fast as that should be. So we'll make it like, I don't know, 4. 4. I don't see any changes in opacity, so we'll be making that like 6. Yeah, 6. 6, I say. Go back, have fun. It's nice. Still needs to be bigger, though. Yeah, I do want 0.01. Maybe that will be the best. This is the best option. And it's definitely a spectacle, and you do have to keep an eye on that. Oh, goodness. Explosion. Now let me check one thing. Is there a restart? Reload scene. Let's scene go to the specified one. Untitled. If I... Let's say I, die, right? Death comes for us all. And that will just be player collision with killing thing. That's why we had all of those in that same group. So I could just do this and then ta-da, we're good. Scene. Stop and go to this one. Have any other pause scenes? Sure. Go ahead. So does it just, reset if you die? It does. Kind of. Or at least it's supposed to. Got a bit of a hard time with that. So we'll make it a little different. Like everybody, loves, we're gonna have a timer. Woo! Start a timer. Is dead. How harsh. How sad. And then what I probably need to do is have a third state for the guy. Add an animation. Death is here for us all. And gotta remember how I drew this guy. Just What? Perfect. He's dead now. And give like the anime scratch effects. Like, ugh. He's all scratched up now. How horrible. You can tell he's dead now. Bleh. He's dead. So we will also do movement stop. Movement stop. Can move. Nuh-uh, you can't. You're dead. And his animation is death. Lovely. Just copy paste that. Perfect. Is dead. Is greater than. We'll just give half a second of rest before we swap the scene to the same one, which should reload it in theory. So, kill me. Ugh. Yeah, he just dies. Okay. Perfect. That does look pretty good. He just dies. Yeah, it's funny. That is funny. What else do I want? Oh yeah, lasers. There was one thing here. I want this. And the background layer. Okay, that's all. What else? Oh yeah. I want hit particle. Create it on player X and player Y. We'll make a few of those just to know. Oh no, he's dead now. Yeah. But actually, I'll do something different than hit particle. I'll do death particle. And that way I can only do one death particle. Perfect. And I want these a little bit redder. Dun, 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 dun. Oh. No change in color. Line thickness 15. We'll want these here for quite a bit longer. I'll do 4, 5 to 5. No particles in tank. We'll go here, and then we'll have 60. And do 10. Even though they can't quite be there. Actually, no. We can do 50, can't we? Or like 80 or something. Maybe. I don't know. I'll check it later. We'll make these a little bit slower. Minimum force 1,000 to 1,100. Maybe 800. That's all. That'll all just be testing anyway. Now hit me. You did not hit me. It looks quite weird. It's definitely too thick. And the opacity needs to be less. 120, sure. Sure. No particles displayed. Let's just go... Yeah, 60, sure. Now give it a go again. That's a little more drastic than I would like it for it to be. Go max. I'll just do 2 and then 1, 5. Sure. Just got to make sure my particle system is all correct. How did that not hit? You know what? I'm not complaining. If that doesn't hit, then it doesn't hit, you know? They also need to be less powerful. Even still. And we also want a little bit of gravity on the y-axis. Give that one a go. More gravity. More. Less length, maybe? I sure do love trial and error. Why do you not hit? You know, whatever. Trial and error to get the right amount of particles. Why are you weird? Why are the spears weird? Oh, because they're... I didn't change that. That tracks. Yeah, I'll just fix that real quick. That would explain quite a lot. There you go, that's good now. Now the spears are properly fixed. Nearly done here. We have a death state. Now all we need is a win state, right? I'm not gonna do like a phase 2 or anything, because no, I'm good. I don't feel like it. We just need a win state. Oof, okay. So that will be in clicky, right? Yeah. We'll just do winning. Win group winning. Okay. Currently he has, I think it's 110 health. I think. I should make sure that is set at the start. Gorb. Glorb. Gorb. Set to 110, because that's what I did. Do phase 2, but I don't wanna. And I also have to think of more time. Besides, I think you should see that he's already hard enough as is. Ugh. Anyway, winning. Glorb's health is... where's the thing? Here. It should be less than or equal to 0. Perfect. And we'll make sure to resell. I made the art. Come on, how do you think? Ah, no, it's fine. It's fine. Do phase 2 another time, maybe, but it's fine for now. Let me make this win condition. I want everything deleted. Spears, kill them. Kill the spears. The floor spikes, we're killing those too. The great and wondrous looking pipes, they're done. They're dead. Kill plane can stay. Actually no, kill plane can go. The lasers, those can go away though. Even the laser emitters. What in the world's the soundtrack? Did I swap to ASMR of like slime? What? What are you doing? Rainy day and meat. Oh, it's meat, of course. It's me do something fly across the stream at high speed. Isn't that too similar to those spears though? Hold on, I'm skipping this soundtrack. What's next? It's this one. A much better soundtrack. Okay. We will want all of the timers paused. I'm gonna start and reset. Floor spikes. What's next? Pipes. Where, need some tridents that come to the top of the screen. No, because they come from the side. That makes them different? I mean, like, I feel like they'd be the same. They do the same thing. It's just now a different location. Laser. Movement. Yeah. And I'll also make sure to pause all of those. Pause. Reminds me of making that party game. Just going through and systematically doing one thing to every single stat here. For every single person. At least it's only for one guy. Makes it better. Maybe a gun that locks onto you and you have to dash to block the bullets. Yeah. You know, more things that block off your area. I did consider a little bit of those, but the fight already looks like this. Just wait for it. Yeah, floor spikes. We go here. Oh, I'm dead. Well, from the gun, I mean. Gotta go here. Go there. Oh, there's a thing. Okay, I can't wait for that pixel perfect precision. There's an explosion. Yeah, I haven't even been surviving long enough to get all the elements on the screen. Yeah. It's a little hard. A little difficult. Very, very difficult, I should say. Lord. A lot of force. Just add angle, sure. Permanent should be 180. I don't know, sometimes it's weird. Floor randomly breaking, falling, and respawning after a bit. That would be a little too hard. And by a little too hard, I mean a little too unfair. So. Mostly just because you need all of that stuff to work well in conjunction with each other. Right? And I'm surprised it's still working as well as it is. And animation. Dead. Experience my masterpiece. Perfect. Make sure those points are fine. 36. He's not even. Well, it's supposed to be unfair because no. It's supposed to be hard, not unfair. There's two very different things. Very different things. Oh, you made the art. I'll check it. I'll check it. Check. I already have you up from last time. Yeah. Art. That's how you make a pipe. Looks more like a cactus. No, it's still good. It's good. It's a good one. It's quite good indeed. Into box. I see. The box is unamused. I like the box, man. Box good. Completely disregards the pipe. Okay. Here, Glorb. He will be dead. We will also want text. Wow! Text. Winning. Choose a font. Sure, do I have any good ones? Oh, I can reuse one. What's the right one? Ah, it's you. Put it in. Good. I guess I can kind of see what the and stuff, but it's a yeah, pipe. Yeah. I'm totally biased, but mine's better. You're a winner. Perfect. Let me see how that looks. You're a winner. There you go. And I'll spawn that at base layer. I'll just copy paste. Linear, create. I kind of forgot to copy paste. Copy. That's the X key. You know what? It doesn't matter. Is that the width? It's the wrong thing. Gah. What song is this now? What in the world is this random playlist YouTube video? This is not cute, nice stuff at all. At least not that stuff. Okay, so we spawn the thing. It needs a little more of an outline. By a little more, I mean I'm doubling it. Cool. And also add rotation. Rotate. Good. So I'm going here. Yeah. Oh. I'm seeing this. I'm seeing it. Kind of. Ow. Okay, let me make sure winning works as well. Death. I'll just have to disable that for the time being. And then we can see how long it actually takes to win this fight. So, assuming you got very good accuracy in your clicking. Then, well, we'll see. And this is how long it will take. It's funny how I'm kind of like moving to dodge some stuff, even though I don't even need to dodge stuff. You're a winner. Okay, that's not overly long. So I don't think 180 was right. Since it does stuff to the side. So I'll do 90. Do movement a little faster. Let's see. .5. 1.5. Cool. That should make it a little easier. I mean, a little harder, not easier. What am I saying? And still have death disabled. And here, let me make the pixel perfect pipes a little quicker, yeah? Do that 4. Do 12. Nah. Change that down to 9. Yeah. Keep hitting the guy. Oh goodness, they go at you now. That's a little high. Randomness high is low. So I'll go there. Cool. Gotta make sure you can actually, make it through. Ah, that would have been a death there. Maybe I can increase the frequency of the spears as well. Well, since he moves quicker now, it is faster. So maybe I just make him move a little quicker even? Just a little faster again. 2-5 now. Haha. That's a 3. Good. All right. Let's see. Oh yeah, he's definitely pretty fast. Okay. I'll enable death again. I'm thinking he's pretty good. All right, chat. And by chat, I mean the one person in the chat. Do you think this is the hardest boss in gaming? As note, there's a bunch of random stuff happening all at the same time. You have to deal with a pixel perfect movement about every 10 seconds or so. You have to do multiple things with both your mouse and your keyboard. Pain. No. What do you want? What do you want from me? What do you want? More health? You want to make it longer? You want more stuff going on? Maybe you want things to be faster? I bet you this will take me about as long as it took me to beat the entirety of Silk Song to beat this one boss. It's not fast enough. Okay. It needs to be longer. And by longer, I mean quicker. 400. Then compensate. And then uncompensate. Sands and the Roaring Night are harder than this. That feels like a challenge for me to prove you wrong. Hold on. Please, let's see, which one is it? It's you. Please direct your attention to the Sans fight. Like, I say as I entirely forgot the first attack. It's fine. Yeah, we're fine. This guy isn't that bad. I say as I'm lost focus for a second. He's fine. And you're gonna pull out. Wow. Wow. Goodness, that's loud. Yes. Yeah, there you go. Like, in comparison, right? My guy's harder. See how easy this is. How nice and simple we're going here. Wow, look at that. Look how repeatable that thing is. Wow. I'm not even worried about being under half health here. Like, we're fine. Yeah. I mean, I've fought and beaten both of those, you know. And I'm totally one to accept a challenge. So, you know, judge my level of skill here. With Sans. There's two. I've done it on a video, but different video. Aww. You should. He's pretty good, especially in second phase. I say good, and by that I mean he's relatively easy second phase. You just have to remember. We're fine. We're alive. To be fair, it was late at night. Yeah. Night, yeah. There we go. I got the rhythm down. We're fine. So, like... You know, big comparison to that. In Mr. Glorp. Right? Who has no cool music, sadly. You know, one hit kill. Literal pixel perfect movements. You gotta make sure you time it all properly. Like, those pipes are pixel perfect. So what are you thinking now? What are you thinking now, huh? Have I changed your mind? It's the pixel perfect attack, man. Oh, I fell. No. Like, it can't be cool if you say no. You gotta say yes. I need to get that early. The pixel perf... Sans is hard. You literally just saw me fight Sans. You saw how easy that was for me. And you saw how difficult this thing I have made is. Like... What are you talking about? Does Sans have pixel perfect insta-kills? Like, seriously? You're saying this guy here? No, blind. What? Huh? Blind is not an excuse. I mean, look at this. This thing's easy compared to whatever monstrosity I just made. Like, compare that to just Glorp. Glorb. I need to add in some music too. The beginning of scene. Gotta have music. Good music. Good music. Where's the music? Sounds. Perfect. Music on channels. Where's the one? My music file on a channel. Cool. Music. Which thing is not gonna get me copyrighted? You'll be fine. Your channel and notified are 1. We'll just start with 5. Cool. Fight the annoying right now then. He can swoon. I mean, I don't... Is there a Roaring Knight simulator? Because I don't have the actual file set up, but I do have a video where I beat the guy. It took me quite a while. Is there a Roaring... Ah! You scared me. I accidentally alt F4'd. It's fine. We're fine. Roaring Knight Simulator. To a scaredy cat. There's one in Scratch. Where do you want me doing it as? Are you a thing? Still the Scratch. Why is the Scratch one the best source? Yeah. Look, Scratch is what you're gonna get, okay? This is the best you have, okay? Because I'm not redoing chapter 3 again. Not right now, anyway. Okay. Random Deltarune Battle Simulator. What are you doing? Okay, I need here, here. I just show that when it worked. Yeah, it does. Okay. You scratched myself. Okay. The characters are okay. Fine. Username. What do you want? Username. Enter username. Niro. What do you want? A username. Create. What is this? Bounce. Like shop. Battle. Okay. What is this? Battle simulator. Start game. Classic mode. Is there a every non-boss in the game? Do they not have bosses? You advertised it. I mean, like, well, look at me go. I can do stuff. Yeah, here's guys. Wow. Look at me go. I can just sure beat them. Wow, look at how easy this is. What is this simulator? I should pull up my scratch account right now again. What have I done? This was a mistake. Okay, let me find another. We got a Roaring Night simulator. Got another scratch. Claims it's the Roaring Night simulator. Like, versus Roaring Night in Scratch. What in the world am I doing? I was trying to prove that I had the hardest boss. Why am I looking at random Roaring Night in Scratch things? I've long outlived my days of Scratch. That's good. I'm gonna check settings. Okay. Settings. Controls. Are they normal? Up arrow without. If you want arrow key. Choose an up key. Choose a left. Okay. Down. Actually, no. That's the slow. Current extra. I do need to put that onto the normal controls because I forgot how to play it. Up arrow. Left arrow. Down arrow. Right arrow. I don't even use slowdown keys, or I guess I do use select keys. Yay. For the funny. Let me beat this. Meet the Roaring Night first. This is not the normal one. Like, hit the ring. This is not the Roaring Night fight. Man. Roaring Night's so easy these days. Oh, now back to... That is not the hitbox for that thing. This is not the same. You think he's gonna swoon me? What in the world is this? Oh boy. Oh. It broke. That's fine. I found a bug. Scratch thing. This is a mistake. What attack are we doing this time? We're going this one. Okay. Sure. Still doesn't work. Okay. You were promoting yourself, huh? It's alright. Restore. This game's broken, man. This is not moving how the normal one does. It's a bad simulator. I say as it's broken and in Scratch. Like... Goodness, what in the world is going on? I'm done with this. I am done with this. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna actually pull up Scratch itself. Oh boy, oh boy, oh. This is a mistake. I have it up now. I have your thing up. There it is. So yeah, where's the boss fight? We got a hard boss fight here, right? It's super hard. Oh my goodness. Okay. Here you are. Here you are on the camera. Mm-hmm. Where you want me? Just, you got one thing. One thing is what I will allow. So cool. Somewhere in these shared projects, favorites. You got one opportunity. View all. Okay. I see stuff. Look, there's me for some of these. Wow. Look at that. Read the first one. The first the first one in the list? Or the first one in chronology? Project yeah. Netflix has to levitate to even get a glimpse of Pipe's face. Hold on just a second. There we go. Perfect. Man, this is great. Okay. See inside. In space press next costume. Okay, I see. I see. It's a space press. Okay. Did yeah. He does have to levitate, doesn't he? I like. Okay, so now that I've done that, right? You agree that my this guy's the hardest, right? Oh yeah, I added music to this, didn't I? Oh yeah, I also have to increase the sound back up to normal levels. So cool, and so are my projects. You are, yes. I do agree. Music resets every time. Okay. So boss, yes, boss. Boss hard. Hardest boss, yes. Mm-hmm. Not the hardest boss you've faced, because you haven't faced this guy yet. You're just watching a random guy who's a pro gamer, self-proclaimed, and not a pro artist, play. Oh no. I made the wrong split-second decision. The pipe is so hard because I made it so pixel perfect. I fixed Xeno's levitation. Did you now? You fixed his levitation. Oh, you did. You did fix his levitation. Oh, good for you. I would heart it, but I can't because I'm not signed in. Yeah. Great. I'm having a hard time even. Just making it past the first few attacks. The pixel perfect one is hanging, man. You know, Scratch, you can't get a look. Yeah. Wow, look at me go. Look, I got a YouTube and a Discord. It's just... ah. How in the world is anybody supposed to do this one attack? Especially when they can't line up for it. It's basically just... The entire fight is to prevent you from doing this one singular attack. Alright, so. I'll ask again, chat. I may not have a Scratch account. And I may not be overly good at drawing. And I may have a decently high ego. But, is this the hardest boss fight you've ever seen? Is this the hardest boss fight? Featuring, I mean, normal attacks that make any gamer cry, plus a pixel perfect attack. Why, like you want to beat this guy for me? You want to? You really want to, like, prove your worth to that? Yep, okay. Alright, alright. I gladly do this with ease. Alright, alright. Sure. Sure, I see you. I see you there. I see you. So, luckily I was already planning on doing this. I don't know if I can do that right now. But... I'll post it onto itch.io. Yeah. And then from there, if you don't have it beaten by my next stream, then clearly it's too hard for you, right? Clearly you're unable to beat it. Wouldn't that be correct? Clearly, it's the hardest boss fight you've ever seen in gaming. You better record video proofs, because I know you can't. For this, an itch's block, cry about it. Wow. Not even a good enough gamer to have itch. Itch available, huh? Too bad, because I can't put it on anything else. In PC, though, perfect. Do that. Make that work. Mm-hmm. People these days. Not knowing difficulty when they see it. Cheese the pipes easily. Explain. Explain how you do it. How you gonna do that one? Can't go off to the side and make it back. They spawn way too far off the side. Can't go under the platform. That ain't happening. Go to the edge and jump to the edge of the screen right when the pipe leaves, then dash back. Yeah. You think I hadn't accounted for that? First, you need to position yourself off to the edge. Yes. Which, of course, won't be possible every time. Right? And then the pipe goes too far for that to be the case. And in fact, just for you. Just for you. It's even longer now. And a little harder. Too. No pipe cheese for you. I told you I've made games before, hadn't I? I know exactly what I'm looking for. Meanie. No pipe cheese. I don't think any of these things can be cheesed. And if they can, then well, you still gotta deal with the pipes. That are literally pixel perfect. They're possible. I did test that. You can go back in the stream. They're possible. It's just, you know, pixel perfect. Because it wouldn't be hard enough otherwise. I just can't get that right, can I? I think I'm going too low every time. It was too high. Yeah. I don't see any other option than maybe loosen up the pixel. Then it's not the hardest anymore. If I make it not pixel perfect, then it's not hard. Seems a little too impossible. It's entirely fair. You know, but like, it's called, I titled this stream, you know, making the hardest boss fight in gaming. I can't have it not be the hardest. Uno reverse. Too bad. You think I care about what the kids do these days with their Uno reverse cards? And be like the guy who put it in the paper shredder. In fact, I'm wondering if I should even make this harder. How could I make it harder? No, I want floor spikes to move a little quicker. A little bit quicker, huh? I will go 4. Actually, I'll just go to 2. 2 will work. Work with me here. There we go. 2, and then for this one, I go to 3. I quite frankly can't remember what that one is at, so we'll just go to not 6, probably like 7, and then 8.5. Cool. So 4-year-old trying to talk to me. Yeah. Kids these days. Went off, and going off is death. Oof. Just say... So what? I went through the spikes! I did it. I did it once, and then I died. Okay. Pipes come once about every 11 or so seconds. Okay, I'll turn off death. Do it. Stop. And I'll get a stopwatch. You don't know the 6, 7 meme? No. You think I care about memes? I not really. Okay, stopwatch. Okay. We're gonna see how long killing this guy takes. What to do? We're gonna see if I consider it long enough for a fight like this. That's gonna be hard. Can also turn up the music volume a little bit. Now I'm thinking on it. Get up there. So demanding you are. I got work to do here. Hardest boss ain't gonna make itself. Your winner? That's not long enough. That's 38 seconds. Nah. Not nearly long enough. We'll go 400. Increase the music volume. So what is that meme? Other objects you can think of? And create them within a few minutes at least. I forgot to set the stopwatch, but yeah, this guy's gonna be like at least around 2 minutes now. You gotta keep it up for 2 minutes. Which, yeah, gonna be quite hard. Just knowing what all to do. For the best probabilities. And keeping it all together. Any other objects? I don't know. It's like, yeah, I should know. Yeah, shouldn't I? Make a clock. I don't know. Like one of those sports stopwatches. Work in the limited space. I would have died there. Because I needed to jump off to the side and then dash back. I feel like there should be more spears. More spears, please. It's tied to his movement for some reason. Why did I make it tied to his movement? Weird. Well, in which case, I just make him move more. Move faster. No, too hard and I'm feeling lazy right now. Okay. Well, that's not my fault then. Can't be that hard, right? 1 second. Make it even faster. 20. No. Yep. Do. Even faster, guy. Do you want to do one of Glorp? I don't. I can't give you all the things. Keep in mind, I do have death turned off right now. Yeah, he's definitely a little harder. Have to make the numbers and marks. You can do the simple clock and then just, you know, do the marks. Not have to do numbers. I'm not doing all that. Yes, whatever. You do what you want. Okay, death is back on, and I died. Because I keep forgetting to go off to the side, and then I need to stall. Yeah, I was just not quite good on time. Oh, great. I got myself stuck there, didn't I? Go off to here. So clearly this is, you know, hardest boss now, right? Ah. Featuring basically everything thrown at you all at once. You have to track your mouse while keeping an eye on your guy. While doing pixel perfect precision. Come on, just say it's the hardest. Anything else? No. No. Look, I was already extending myself when I said sticky note, alright? I don't have that much. Floor spikes are pain. He went over there. Only say it if you give me a satisfiable object. Fine. I'm thinking back to the olden days. Back when I, too, used to make objecty thingies, but I don't remember. I don't remember what I did. I remember I had a cloud. I guess that was my favorite guy, if I remember him. One of my guys was a cloud. Which is... It's kind of silly, I guess, but... I wouldn't doubt if one of my guys was a gift box as well. Just like a present. Wrapped and fine. I made a cloud but never posted. I made a box. Okay. Baguette? Did you do one of those yet? Make them French, you know, giving them the mustache. I'm pretty sure that's already been done before somewhere else, though, because it's like so common an idea. Besides that, I mean, in terms of object thingies, you can't make a lot of unique stuff. Too hard. The curves are hard. What are you doing it with, like, scratched line tools or something? You vectoring it? Wait, I made it. What? What are you doing, floor spikes? Decrease you. No, that would be fine. Use vectors, not big. Took me about 5 seconds. Huh. When I was on Scratch, I just used the art tool. Kind of similar to how they have it here. Just kind of did it by hand. Not with those vectors. No, not using a tool. I used the square. Yeah, okay, yeah. I figured it's yeah, that works. I suppose like a mushroom wouldn't work then, huh? Even though I've never had issue with those curves. Not far enough. What else? What else? What else? Man, why is this hard? Why is it too hard? I feel like I had something, but I totally forgot. Okay, gotta think. A random object world where objects come into being for who knows what reason. What would be good there? You'd want a guy to try to figure it out, right? Figure out why things are happening the way they are. And so therefore, you'd want... What object? What object? I don't know. You go back to school special. Come on. School. Textbook. A science textbook. Pair that with like a monocle for the funding guy. And then what else? You know, so group of researchers. One could be like a telescope or something, microscope. That's probably made a notebook art. I feel like you've solved your own problem, you know? You don't need my assistance. Monocle is good. Yeah, see? He funds all the projects. Yeah. So that should, yeah, that means you'll agree that this is the hardest one, right? Hardest boss, right? Anything else? Write this down for next creations. Okay, following that line. Got like a telescope, microscope. What else would be the good there? Probably like a doctor to figure out those origin sorts of things. So, stethoscope. Lots of scopes. Of course, you'd want like, you know, research reports and studies. Just lots of document paper guys, right? And then we want the politicians, right? We're gonna have the hats and the wigs there. You know, all the fancy sort of stuff, and those guys are gonna be, you know, like your sort of politicians. I'm building out a world for you, a whole world here. And so those guys will, you know, report the research findings to the general public for how in the world all the objects are in existence. Right. Do his competing challenges for prize at the end. Look! Okay. There was this really cool object show I watched. It was called One. And I do suggest you watch it if you hadn't. But this is an age of new stuff. We already have a bunch of, you know, random object winnery shows. Anatomy of Insanity's on season 4, okay? Like, we gotta break new ground here, buddy. And so that's why I suggest that which I have suggested. And so therefore you do agree this is the hardest gaming boss, right? So making a side one without the challenges. Exactly. Exactly. In which case, they will... Maybe one of the challenges will be to beat this boss, but nobody can, since it's, you know, the hardest boss in game. At least 4 more objects? What do you... You've upped the bar. You've moved the goalposts. Okay? Like... We can't have any of that here. You evil? If you're evil, does that mean you say things the opposite of how they are? At least 2 more. Okay, I'm contractually obligating that to you, so yep, you're doing that. Okay. So right, we got politicians in this world, right? So clearly there are different object countries if we have politicians, and we also have different object countries, right? And they might have to wage war against each other, right? So of course we're gonna need object generals, and for that I suggest the knight chess piece, right? You gotta hear the rant. It's very important. Alright. You know, knight chess piece. You can do other chess pieces, like pawn as well for different ranks. Right? And of course, those soldiers are all gonna need food, so we can have the soup ladle as the cafeteria person, right? Or the really buff, comically large spoon as the one they put on posters sometimes. Because they do that. Well, what else? What else? If objects go into battle, does that mean they're using other dead objects? Making 2 on Scratch, sequel to 1. Fan-made sequel. On Scratch! Oh my goodness. What would you put in a comically large spoon? Peanut butter. I'm gonna put peanut butter in a comically large spoon. I can also just do a pot of soup there. It'll be good for the cafeteria stuff. And there, I'm just naming off a lot of things there, right? You know, of course, you're gonna need like those sad like bar stool things, right? Spoon is fine. Okay, 1. You need like those stool thingies. What else? What else? Do they sit? Do the objects sit on objects to eat their food, which is made out of objects? Are they all cannibals? We need a guy who questions the sanity of everything. Give me 2 more. It's not what you said. You've been contractually obligated to 1 more. And if I do, yeah. Stop thinking even it. Too bad. It's how I roll around here. All right. Oh, you know, it'd be funny if you have like two of the countries go to war, right? And then one of them is a bunch of chess pieces, and the other's checkers pieces. So while one country is playing chess, the other's playing checkers. Oh, genius! Give me an award out of that one. That's genius. Genius thinking. Mwah, voila. That is genius thinking. Oh, hello. Playing burger plant. Yeah, that person. Burger. Man, I'm bad at things. Might I have your consideration in this matter? Is this the hardest gaming boss that you've seen? I'd like to mention that those pipes there that come from the side, the spikes, are pixel perfect. You gotta keep this up for 2 minutes while using your mouse and your keyboard while he throws a bunch of random stuff at you. I'm in a party. Huh. Good for you. Man, this looks hard. Is it the hardest video gaming boss? The hardest boss in video games. This pixel perfect gabs are painful. And they come at you so frequently. Pass on. Okay. Painful this is. But yes, I'd like to know if you think this is the, you know, hardest boss in video gaming, right? I feel like it is. I need cooperation. Those pixel perfect pipes are so painful. Especially with everything else being thrown at you. Disappeared. How sad. I mean, he did say he was at a party. No, this isn't until you keep the last object. Okay. Did you not like the checkers? The chess checkers? Or did I? Yeah, I guess you didn't. Good for you, buddy. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. You're good. Good. Okay, you got two options, Mr. Plancy. I know I'm putting you on the spot here. You can either give a good object idea, or you can state that this is the hardest boss in gaming. Those are your two options that I request humbly that you do. So object idea. A flashlight. Not a bad idea. For cave expeditioning. It's gonna be difficult for me to make the lights now. You don't want to do like a crown, like the one that's next to your name, because you're the top chatter. Basically Undertale in a nutshell. It's not too difficult. I want something very difficult, which is this fight. If you make anything pixel perfect, it's hard. The crown, no, those aren't that hard. Not even any curves to them. You looked at the crown on my name. Yeah. Does that make it any less a good idea? You pot. Yeah, pot could be good. It's not, it's like 1 or 2 curves maybe. And they're all like the same thing, and you just put them on top of each other. It's not that hard. Sack already. It's different. Because one represents poverty and the other represents the opposite. Wealth. Gotta think about this in the lore standpoint, you know? It's symbolic and thematic. Did the double. The double! Yeah, I've gotten nowhere close to even beating this guy. Yeah. You know, like those video game hearts? Maybe that would be good. Good object-y thing. Sure, I guess. Perfect. And with that, where's the... I don't have fanfare. I don't... Pull up fanfare. Fanfare music. Gaming. Last one here. Nope, that was the last one. Where is it? Yeah. With that, I've officially concluded that this is the hardest one. The hardest boss in gaming. Wow. Woohoo! We've done it. No, you can't. No more moving the goalpost. You're obligated. Because of that, you were... This isn't the hardest boss, it's easy. No. No, that's not what you said. So, yay. We've made the... Made the hardest boss in gaming now. Yay! Or until like this is like look, this is basically Undertale. I mean, if you're comparing it to Undertale, this thing's like 10 times. It's gonna be over 10 times harder than any Sans or Roaring Knight fight. As somebody who's done both, I can confirm. Especially with those pixel perfect spike pipes things. Ugh. Like, look at those things. This thing is pixel perfect. And that's why I keep dying to them. So you have to dodge everything and make sure you do it at the right time. No more fan. I mean, look, man, I'm already over time. Like, I got what I came here for. I could, you know, I could do I can advertise myself off this now. We're fine. It was hard enough just to get enough objects to fulfill your requirement. Like you can do anything that you want there. Like, I don't know. You want a zipper there? Wow, look, it got a cool zipper. You got eyes. I got him. I don't know, man. And look, I gotta get going, man. be be fine. It'd be fine. Yeah, I thank you for being here and stuff and things. And yeah, I gotta get going now. Thank you. Like, yeah, sure, that'll work. Yeah, that moon perfectly fine. I think that's just the light, but it, that'll be fine. Whatever qualifies. Anyway, and thank you for being here. Yeah, thank you. Bye bye.